Sunday. Today's date, well, it's 8/20 of 2017. I have the OEX called the S&P 100 index. And why is it so important on this daily chart? And we can clearly see where the resistance was and these reversals that have happened here. And the thing about it is it's closing below the 10 to 20, and the 50-day moving average was there at exactly 1078, and we have violated it. The 100-day simple moving average on this is going to be 1063.98. Now, that would be the daily 100-day simple moving average. And you know, the index itself has broken down, and I will show you why. We could take this short-term bottom that we had over here on 518, and we can go ahead and take from that point, and we can run that right up here. And basically, we have violated this diagonal trend line here now. So let's go back into here and let's go to the weekly chart. The weekly chart, let's pull it up on the OEX. S&P 100 has violated the 10-week moving average on a closing level on the 18th of August. And it is. And the 20-week moving average is going to be down here at 1067. This is the top 100 companies based on market capitalization. I am showing that when we had called the top up here, and we did, and it's had a big reversal, and it was just like the S&P 500 and the rest of them. There was no way that they were going to stay up here. And I'm also going to show the OEX.X calls and puts. Stay tuned. One of the things that we're just going to say very carefully is that we're about to enter a daily sell signal that would continue to move the S&P 100 down lower. We're very, very close to it. And once again, when you take a look at this longer term trend channel, is what we call it, we are a market making firm. That's what we are. We're not the day trader bunch that you only know about. When I take these lows back over here, and I'm going to go ahead and connect this right here. This is a longer term trend line. This part where it broke out, it got support, it broke up to these highs, and it came back out, and it made its all-time high. And once again, when we're looking at broader market corrections, we look at all of the key important indexes, and this S&P 100 index, the OEX, is one of the most important ones. And like I said, 1067 is a weekly, 20 weekly moving average there. Let me go ahead and blow this up one more time. You can clearly see that the long-term trend has been there. But the problem is the bigger reversal that's also in the S&P 500. It's also in the S&P 400. And it's following the broader corrections that we have called for. Once again, I'm going to conclude the 10-week violation on the OEX S&P 100, which is the most important index because it just tells us where the top 100 companies are going, and they've been selling right along down. For the index to go down, the stocks in here had to go down, and they have. And we'll talk more about that at a later date.